Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me again, Anggi. Now I'm gonna talk about my bullying story, but this time, as you can hear, I'm gonna speak in English. So it happened when I was 10 years old, around year of 2001. I was having my semester break from the third grade to fourth grade. So I was about to leave the third grade to the fourth grade, but I have the semester break. So I was born from the family who owned the food stall. So my mom cook in a very large portion of cooking, and she gonna sell it in the food stall that we own. At that time, there was a wedding in my village. So in Japanese, there is something called rewang. It means you help the neighbor who gonna have an event like wedding or their son getting circumcised and etc. So my mom helped my neighbor, and then I was home during that semester break. I am a very active girl, so I couldn't just stay still at home and doing nothing. I was cleaning the house, I was sweeping the floor, doing this, doing that, and I took the control of the cooking, which my mom already forbid me not to do that. Um, Sorry if my English is not perfect, since I wasn't born from an English spoken country, so I will try my best to explain this story. So, short story, I clean the house, I mop the floor, I clean everything, I do anything about the cooking, and then I fell down on the ground with a very big portion of cooking, and inside that there's coconut milk, egg, tofu, many ingredients, and it's boiled. It's boiled and there's coconut milk. It's like I'm being cooked by that cooking. It's like I'm taking a shower with that hot cooking. I was like, it's making my body numb, and then I try to seek for help. I run around the neighborhood, I'm asking for help, 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 and then everybody who saw me in the condition, they were panicked and they tried to save me. So they bring me to the hospital. My mom know what happened to me, and she was upset and crying and crying. And then when I was about to be, what is like, when I was on my way to the hospital, I was like asking to my mom and my grandma, because it was so hot, it's too hot, like I can't feel my body anymore. So I asked them, is it my time to die, mom, grandma? And then they cried, because I was just 10 years old and I'm asking that question. It makes them sad, because I already drink like 6 or 7 liters of water and I still feel I'm burning inside. It's like, oh my god, oh my god, I can't feel my body anymore, I can't feel my body anymore. I keep talking like that, and I keep asking whether I'm gonna die or I'm still alive. And then in the hospital, I was like, I was being treated like the whole body. They cut all my clothes, they put the bandage around my body. I was like mummy, if you know mummy, with the white, yeah, that thing. I was like mummy, and then I was treated in the, it was like ICU, not ICU. So I look like mummy with that whole bandage and all around my body. I was treated in the ER, the emergency room, for around several days. I don't quite remember, because my condition was very, very bad at that time. After days I was treated in the ER, I'm being moved to the regular room, like with other people who had the same thing but in different level, the same burn thing. the other person next to me, she also got burned, so we kind of have almost the same condition. So everybody who came to see me, who came to see me, they all fainted, like no one can, no one can stand to watch that condition of me when I was in the hospital. The only person who can stay cool is only my mom. It was really sad when everybody just scared to see you. I didn't even know how my condition was because I didn't have any mirror in my room, and then I still have that bandage around my body, my scars, my burn scars and things. They are still wet. The wet was like the wet scars, they're still like, oh, I can't even imagine that anymore. My condition was really, really bad. So after several days, the doctors gave me the mirror and they will open my bandage. At the first time I opened the bandage and see my face, it broke my heart. It really, really broke. This 10 years old girl, her world already changed, 180 degrees, very different from her previous life. It's like all the dreams she had shattered. Everything is just, oh my god, everything just messed up because of the condition. She hates herself so much, and she is me. After I was shocked seeing my own condition, seeing how my face, how my body turned very different, I kind of broke my heart. I was always the first rank in class. Everybody loves me. I was cheerful. I was a happy little girl, and that thing changed my life. Like, oh my god, it's so hard to love myself. I look like a monster. My face, my body, oh my god, I look so ugly. I was so ugly. I even hate myself at that time. I was crying, and I threw the mirror. I kicked the doctor, could you give me back my old face and my body? I don't want to be like this. I was very pretty. Now I'm ugly. I hate myself, and that was making me traumatized. And I spent the whole semester break at the hospital, and I still extend for 1 more week, and then I go back to school, and another bad thing happened. The bullying happened to me, to this 10 years old girl. I always went to school happy, and the time I come back to school, that was a very scary and nightmare. I didn't wear hijab at first, so when I came back to school, I had to cover up myself because the wound, the scars everywhere, and then I wear hijab for the very first time because of that. Some of wet wound in my body, they still need to cover up. And then I came back to school, I wear hijab. I got bullied, verbally. Several first days, it was like, oh my god, it's totally different. Like previously, their treatment when I was still in a perfect condition. I mean, when I was before the accident, they tried to get close to me. They were happy being my friends. Now people avoided me, as if they don't know me, as if they are not my friends. So some even close friend of mine. I have many boy friends in the school, but then they keep distant from me. They don't want to be with me, so I kind of being bullied verbally. They back talking me. They talk in front of me. They even called me grandong. So there's a character in Mak Lampir movie in my country. Grandong is like some kind of monster or ugly creature, you know. Being called Grandong made me very sad, you know. Am I that ugly? Am I that unloving? It was breaking my heart. It broke my heart like, oh my god, why am I being like this? Why why should I experience this? I was very angry. Oh my god. I didn't even think of killing myself, but I was questioning a lot why it happened to me, God. What did I do wrong in the previous life? Why it has to be me, you know? It's really, really sad knowing how my days at school changed. I got bullied. Even there's a teacher, the sport teacher, she leads the whole class to call me istimewa. So I had a calling istimewa. In Indonesian language, it means special, special. But in this case, she called me like that, not in a nice meaning, you know. And everybody in the class called me istimewa because I didn't join the sport subject. So when they have sport, I just stay inside the class, you know. If I get under the sunlight too direct, I will turn red because, you know, I still have many wounds on my body, and I still need some different treatment from the normal student, you know. My condition was different, so being called istimewa, being called grandong, oh my god, that was really, really bad to happen. So, beside being bullied verbally, one very disappointing and the worst day in my life being bullied happened when I was in the 5th grade. So I was like 11 already, 11 years old. So I was being bullied when I was in 4th grade and in the 5th grade, you know. In the 5th grade, the worst thing happened when I didn't join the what is like the sport class, you know, as you know. So I didn't join the class along with one of my girl friend in the class named Tia. The boys in the class, they used to play football inside of the class and outside, but they're breaking many things. So the teacher always remind them not to play things like that. And then they took the ball so that the boys couldn't play anymore. But one day, at the time when I didn't join the sport class, Tia showed our teacher where the ball is, and then my teacher, he took the ball away with him. And then when I was back from the toilet, everybody in the class attacked me for knowing that I was the one who reported to the teacher to take the ball, which I didn't do. You know, I was in the class with this girl. I didn't report them, so you know who reported it to the teacher. So this girl playing victim, you know, and I was like getting the punishment from what she did. So everybody, all the boys in the class, they attack me, not only verbally, not only saying rude things, shouted at me, they even kick me, they throw my books, they throw my things, they kick me, they kick the what's like the back, they step on my back, they step on my book. Like, you know, if you watch the bullying movie, like when they attack another student physically, I got treated like that. It was really, really bad, you know. I'm a girl, and those who attack me are boys, you know. Coward. And the worst to happen when you're being bullied is when no one defends you and you have to defend yourself. While I was being bullied, the whole class was silent and no one defend me, you know. It's like I didn't even cry, I didn't even break down in front of them, because I realized that no matter what happened, the one who can defend you is yourself. It should be you. Defend yourself, you know. No one stand for me, no one defend me, so I talk to the boys. Now you don't believe me because I am ugly. You believe her because she's pretty, in your opinion. Well, God never sleep, and there will always be something happen in the future. If you do bad things to your friend, you will pay for this. I talked to them like that, and then they just didn't care about what I said, and then they left me with all the mess that they made, with you know with all the mess, and my body hurt. They kicked me, they slapped, and then they slapped me, and then they throw me, and then they was like they corner me, they punch me, all the physical abuse. That was, oh my god, that was the worst to happen to me. And after that, there are some of my friends who helped me to clean up. There's Vita, Annie, and some other girl. They helped me clean up all of my things, and then they was like, they tried to call me, and then, you know, even until now, when something bad happen, I will take a look at my previous experience and this experience when I was being bullied, and I'm being more grateful that I survived the bullying, that I survived this life. Now I'm 29, so it's like 19 years ago, I survived the very, very bad experience. So I have to learn to love myself more. You know, being traumatized from bullying affect me personally since I was young, and now I carry the wound of the past experience the whole life of me. It will affect me personally and how I was shaped, how I'm being this strong until today. If you experience bullying, I want you guys to know that you are worth it, that you are a precious person yourself. Don't even let other people do bad things to you, because the only one who can help you is you. The first person who can help yourself is you. But I know not everyone can defend themselves when they got bullied. So if you got bullied, guys, please try to defend yourself. If you cannot do that, please reach someone that you trust. And if no one could help you, ask for help to God. As long as we can still make prayers, there will always our God, our Almighty, who will help us. I hope all the stories that I've been telling to you could be lesson that you can take, guys. And I wish you who get bullied in the past to be a stronger, happier, and a very best person of yourself. Thank you for watching from this random talk of me. Thank you for stopping by in my channel, and see you in the next videos. Thank you.